Activity 9.13 is more about angles. This is where we put all that information together that we've been learning about. In number one, we have a big triangle and it has several parallelograms and smaller triangles on the inside. You are given that it's an isosceles triangle where AC is congruent to CB. One thing that we might or might not have discussed so far is that in isosceles triangles, the base angles are congruent. So that means angle A and angle B have to be the same. Second is that in a parallelogram, opposite angles are congruent, and we learned that on the pattern blocks. So you have opposite sides that are parallel that are congruent, but you also have opposite angles that are congruent. So if I were to look in this diagonally striped parallelogram, for example, H and B are considered opposite and would be the same. You want to find all these missing angles. Okay, number two is we have a regular octagon. An octagon has 8 sides. You filled out the table in the last activity, you should know in an octagon what one of the interior angles is. So you could go ahead and find one interior angle. The other thing that's given to us is this 90-degree angle. If you know the interior angle, you could figure out B. A and B are supplementary angles. A plus B have to add up to 180. Then if I look at this diagonal, this is a line of symmetry. A line of symmetry cuts a shape in half. It also cuts angles in half. That should help you find E. Also, this line that's up here that makes a 90-degree angle also makes a 90-degree angle over here on the other side. We should know a little bit about the opposite angles here. So you should be able to figure out C, and then C and D. Let me find one more color. C and D are opposite or vertex angles, and they will also be the same. Go ahead and figure out those angles in this table. And then the last one's a triangle and a rectangle overlapping. So we can go ahead and make all these 90-degree angles. Rectangle is a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. So again, that's going to create a bunch of corresponding angles. So if we think about what we were doing with our corresponding angles with the two parallel lines and the transversal, we can use some of that again. So it just works right here, by the way, for the H and the K, but this 60.2, those should be the same. And then H and K should be the same. Down here, E is part of this triangle. We know this is 45 degrees, that's 90 degrees. That will also allow you to find this angle. Let's see, I'm assuming G is this angle, I is the small one, J is this obtuse angle. J and 65 should make a straight line. Let's see, we can figure out, oh, which one would be C? I bet you C has to be this one and not the 90-degree angle. And then once we have this angle 65, let's do one more pair of colors because these are also opposite angles. So then we have this other triangle, which will allow you. So if I see E over here, then I have G, and then this one doesn't have a name, but I will circle it. Those three angles, including E, I'll make a circle of it. Those make a triangle as well. That should be enough information for you to solve for all of the unknowns.